Hello and welcome back to Gargoyle Games. We're back on the push to legends and we're still using the mass Valks with a couple of golems at the moment. So we're doing pretty well. We've had some really good loot raids as well, and we've had some pretty good cups. The cups have been pretty fair for this episode, so pretty happy with that. We're going in from the right hand side. As you can see, the golems already going in and the Valkyries are now going to the core. They're taking out that core. It's pretty easy to take out as the Eagle artillery was being upgraded, so that helps us out quite a lot. So we've now got the heroes on the outside of the core while they're coming into the middle, some of them as well. We've got the king on the outside and we've got a few Valks up the top. So it looks like we're going to be getting most of that core out in a second. We're just taking out the town hall with the heroes at the moment, and now we're in. The golem's gone in. Be nice to get all of that dark elixir, 2,500. So we've got a few wizards on the top left hand corner as well, taking out that gold storage with them barbarians and the king. Now they're going to be wandering around to that upgrading arch tower, and the middle is nearly been taken out, so we just need to get to the top to take out the last few storages with the arch tower to get that last bit of loot, the 90,000 of gold, 90,000 of elixir. And this has been then over a million loot raid, so that's really cool. Really happy to get big raids like this. It really helps to upgrade all the stuff, especially with all these new cannons what need to be upgraded, where they're over what, 8 million, 8.5 million each to upgrade. So yeah, that was a nice 3-star. So boom, over a million, and with the loot it's coming close to what, 1.5 with the bonus. So we're on to another massive haul of loot here with what, 1.2 million in loot there. So it is absolutely chocker. This is a what, maxed out town hall, 11 walls, everything, heroes, the lot. Looks like the heroes are asleep, so it's going to make it a lot easier for myself. I'm going to come in from the left hand side with my main attack. The Valkyries are going in now. Gold storage is on the outside, so they're really easy for me to get. We've got the main percentage of the army, the heroes and the Valkyries now going into the middle. Going to take out that Eagle artillery, and we've got a jump to go into a bit more of the core so we can take out the town hall. And it looks like that Teslas are all by the town hall, so I've just taken them out as well. The space is a bit more harder to get around with Valkyries because there's a lot of compartments. So it does slow down stuff, and especially with them maxed out walls. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a 3-star, but we have got a massive chunk of the loot. So we've got over a million of the loot, so I'm happy with that one. So just looking around to see if we can take anything out to get any more loot and percentage. It doesn't look like we can get much. There's that gold storage at the top, and it looks like I'm going to see if I can get it with a few minions, and it's not really going down. So that's going to be it for this raid. So yeah, there's another over a million loot again. That's 2 million we've got, and now we're on to this raid. So we're going to take out the core with the EQs, and then we're going to be starting from the right hand side. I'm going to try to get the golems to go in, then wall breakers are going directly to the jump, and one of them to go to the left. That is so crappy AI, but hey-ho, we'll get everything to go in now. We'll take out the structures outside of the wizards, and then we'll send in the mass Valkyries, and hopefully they will go into the core and not swing around, because these walls of the just outside of the outside compartment is going to make life a little bit hard. But they have gone in, so that's really good. Just taking out the town hall, and looks like we're taking out the Eagle artillery, and the Infernos have now gone, so we've got a jump to get out there. So now we're on to the outer ring of this base, and it's all going everywhere. at the moment. We've got the king on the top, we've got some wizards, we've got the queen down the bottom with a few archers as well. So it looks like we're going to be getting the last bit of that elixir, and then we're probably going to call on it a day for this raid. The heroes have gone, so it's just a Grand Warden at the top, and we didn't even get the elixir, so call it a day there. So 4 cups average loot, so pretty good with that one. So this base, yet again, over 1 million loot. It looks like we really found the loot for raiding in this episode. We've had what, over 3 million loot, so it's been a millionaire club, definitely. As we're going to take out the outside structures first with the wizards, and we're going to be getting in with the 1 jump and 2 wall breakers, the 5 wall breakers, and then we're going to be sending in the Valkyries, master them from one side of the right, and then the heroes from the left hand side, so we can try to funnel them Valkyries into the centre of that core, and there they go. They'll be going in and making havoc in there and taking everything out, because everything's so close together, and we've got a jump to get out. So there goes the whole entire of that core. Now we're out onto the outside trying to get the loot at the top. That lava hound isn't really doing much to us, so that's a good favour on our side. Lava hounds are really pointless in this CC. They are now to defend against Valkyries. The queen's taking out them little lava pups now, and we're on the left hand side taking out the cannon and a few structures there with the king and a few minions, and we're on the right hand side with the Grand Warden and the queen trying to take out the last few defences there, and we've got a few archers out on the top. So we've got most of the loot. We've got over 1 million loot now, so that's pretty good. These last few Valkyries are coming around as well to take out the last 2 storages. So we've got the elixir and the gold, and the king is there. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting all of it, or it might be close. That king is on very small health. That cannon and the other cannon are going to be doing major damage to it. There goes the king. So yeah, we've got what, last 2 Valkyries going to be taking out that cannon. Can we get to that gold? It looks like it's going to be down to this wall, and the Valkyrie and the cannon is just going to be blasting out that Valkyrie, and that's going to be it. So a nice haul of loot again, really good. So finding really good loot and pretty good cups as well. 13. On to the next one, and we've got another massive loot raid to show you. This one is what, over 1.2 million. So we're going to go in from the right hand side this time, and we are going to be using the same sort of procedure what we just did in the last raid. Cannot get my words out today. Raid, no, it's raid, and we're going to be going in with the jump spout and a few wall breakers, and then get the troops to funnel into the middle. So as you can see, the troops have funneled into the middle, and we're going to be taking out that core, and then we've got a jump to get out. We've got the queen at the bottom taking out stuff and a few Valkyries. Now the king is going to be coming out of that core and going into the top left hand corner. The Grand Warden has met up with the Archer Queen, and we've got a few wizards on the left hand side taking out structures and a few defences as well. So the king is died around about now. Yeah, the king is gone. So we're just wandering around to the right hand side of the base now. We haven't got much major splash damage to take out these heroes, so we should get quite a bit along to the right hand side until we meet up with maybe the wizard tower, and then depending on how it goes, it's either going to be a 2 or a 3 star. That big bomb is not going to help us out at all. I've had to use the queen's ability there. So if we can get that dark elixir, that will be really good. Over 3,000 dark elixir. So the heroes are now being pummeled by that Tesla and the Archer Tower. As I said, I cannot get my words out today. So that's going to be about it. There's only a few minions that are going to be much, so we'll go on to the next raid. So that was a good million loot again. 5 cups, 85%. Onto this Town Hall 11 with just a million loot again. It's not a fully upgraded Town Hall 11. We've got some of the mortar towers a bit lower end, and the walls are quite low as well. So we're going to go in from the right hand side. We've used our EQs to make that base quite a bit more open in the middle so we can get everything going in. We're going to be using the golem to take out that cannon on the left hand side and get all of our Valkyries to funnel into the right hand side and then into the funnel of the core of the base. They're going in now, and hopefully they'll be taking out the eagle and then onto them infernos. We've taken out the one inferno, and now we're going to be taking out the second. That's all gone. So most of all the heavy defense is now gone. Now on to taking out some of the other structures on the outside of the Valks, and I've had to use a king's ability there to take out some of the stuff because there's quite a lot of heavy defense, like the Expo and the wizards are at me, so it's not looking particularly good for a 3-star. And that was a text message just going off there. So we'll just be taking out the last few stuff. The queen is pretty much dying, and once she gets through that compartment, that Expo is seriously going to take her out, so we're not going to get much further onto this base. So this is coming to the end of the video, so I've hoped you've liked the video. If you want to see any other sort of videos for Clash of Clans, please mention them in the comments below and I'll see what I can sort out. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so because it really helps out the channel. And if you want to check out my social media, it's in the description and links down below. And we've now got up to the 4,720 mark in trophies, so we're getting along. We're not far off from getting to Legends League. We're now in Titans 1, so that's pretty good. So only another 300 cups to go. So I'll see you on the next episode. Gargoyle out.